Hey, what's up everybody, it's Frick, and I thought of a good way to add some content to my YouTube channel, and that was to play some games that I really like or that I'm familiar with, but also play some games that I've never played before, and kind of just give you a brief overview of the gameplay, the options and customization of the game, and also to give you some ideas of how it runs on my computer so that you can get some ideas of how it would run on your computer or a computer that you're planning to build. My computer is it is new. I just built it 2 months ago. I spent about $3,000. It is an Intel, the newest generation of i7. It has a GTX 1080 in it. Hoping to add another one real soon. 32 gigabytes of RAM, 850 watt power supply, liquid cooling, solid state M2 drive. So right into the motherboard there. One of the new X99 Asus motherboards. The graphic card, as I mentioned, is a GTX 1080. It's an Asus ROG Strix card or Strix card. Yeah, so if I think of anything else, I'll let you know. But yeah, to kind of give you an idea of how it runs on a computer like that. Today I wanted to start with one of my favorite games, and in my opinion, the funnest game that has been released in the last 5 years, and that is Rocket League. Now, I know I'm late to the game on this, and you've probably already seen gameplay, or because it is so popular, you've probably already played the game, but my videos are going to be geared towards people who may have not played the game before, or maybe they're looking to play the game, so bear with me as I kind of explain it from the beginning for those people who have not played. Now, I will let you know that I have been playing this game for the last couple of years on my PS4. So I have barely anything unlocked in the PC version. The main reason I just purchased the PC version was because I wanted to take advantage of 4K gaming, which my computer is capable of doing, and I just got a new 4K curved Samsung 65-inch TV, as well as an Asus 4K gaming monitor as well. So I want to take advantage of those. I did get a PS4 Pro, but this game has not been updated to run in 4K yet, so I bought it on PC to give it a try. So that's what you're going to be seeing today. So, Rocket League is a sports car game. It's not a racing game. It is based on soccer. As you will see when we start playing, the object is to hit the ball into the net of the opposing team. Since launch, they have also added a hockey element as well as a basketball element. Maybe we'll get to demo those, I'm not sure. We'll probably just do a match, but before I get into the match, I'll show you the bread and butter of the game, which is your car customization. So if we go to the garage and we go to customize car, the first thing you're going to do is pick a car. You start out with 10 cars. You'll notice that these extra 2 in green are ones that I've downloaded. There are several other cars that you can download, which I'll show you in the showroom a little bit later. After you pick your car, I'll show them to you real quick. You can rotate around them. After you pick your car, you will then pick a decal. We'll just go with the basic stripes here. After you pick the decal, you'll pick your color scheme. Now, there are 2 teams to be a part of, either the blue team or the orange team. When you pick your color for the blue team, you're going to pick something from the blue color spectrum, so anything from green to purple. I like to stick with the blue, and then you can pick the accent, which is the color of your decal, which can be pretty much any color you want. And then when you're on the orange team, same thing. Anything from yellow to pink. And not only can you pick the color of your car, but you can also pick the type of paint. So you can go from anything from a wood grain look to a pearlescent, glossy, corroded metal, carbon fiber, or brushed metal. And there are more of these too, I believe. Even though it says I have 10 of 10 collected, there are others that you can download. So again, what you're about to see is a very limited selection. There are way more things to unlock. I just haven't played the PC version that much. So I'm going to stick with the semi-gloss here. After you pick your paint, then you pick your rims. Let's stick with something simple here. How about the OEMs? They go with a car that like this. So you pick your rims, then you pick your boost. I like the basic nitrous boost. There are others. This is strictly for visual purposes. None of them have an advantage over the other as far as speed goes. Just the way they look and the sound as well. Let's go with the flamethrower blue. After you do that, you can pick a topper for your car. So just something to add a little more individual or uniqueness to your car. Now I will say that the only thing like when you pick your car, it does affect your hitbox, but the things that you put on the top of your car here does not. So don't think by adding this huge crown that it's going to help you hit the ball any easier. So I just leave it at none, and then you can pick a flag. There's tons of different flags just to add another level of customization for you. So that's the customization of the cars. Again, there's tons of things to unlock. Not only are there these things that you see and then the ones that are down here, but there are also other things that you can win by unlocking crates that you actually have to pay real money to open by buying keys, and they can give you things that really, you know, make your car unique that a lot of other players may not have. So keep that in mind as well. Alright, so let me take you to the showroom. This is where you can download cars. As you can see up in the corner, they're $1.99. I'm not sure why it's showing me US pricing right now. Usually it shows me Canadian, so they're $2.19 Canadian. So quite a few cars you can download. This one's really cool. The Batmobile. You will see a lot of people using that online. It's the Batmobile from Batman vs Superman. There's also the DeLorean from Back to the Future. And again, these can be customized a little bit too, the color schemes anyway. Then you'll see the two that I've downloaded, and then when you bring them up, you'll also notice in the bottom right hand corner it'll show the decals that each car has. Each car has its own individual decals, so keep that in mind as well. Okay, and that's about it for the showroom. There is an exhibition mode where you can either play by yourself, you can play split screen, or you can play against the computer. And then we have a season mode, which is also against the computer. You pick a team. You can do anything from 1-on-1 to 4-on-4, and then you have a season with playoffs, just like any other sports game. And then the bread and butter of the game is the online. So you'll notice two sections here. The first 7 are all exhibition matches, so 1-on-1, 2-on-2, 3-on-3, 4-on-4, and that's all soccer based. Then you have Snow Day, which is a hockey based game, and then Hoops, which is obviously basketball. This new one called Rumble, which they've only had on there for a couple months, is the soccer element, but it's with weapons, so it has power-ups and weapons and things to help you add just a different element to the game. And then of course we have the competitive modes: solo, doubles, solo standard, and standard. The difference between solo standard and standard is that on regular standard you can play with a party or people that you know, whereas solo you'll be matched up with random people completely. So that's what we're going to do right now. As you can see, I'm unranked in all of them. Like I said, I haven't played too much of the PC version. We're going to try and find a match here. We'll play through a match, and that way you can see what it's like. Now this is, I believe, this is the first game that is cross-compatible. I know it's cross-compatible between PC and PS4, and I believe it is between PC and Xbox. And it may also be the very first game that is compatible between Xbox and PS4, which would just be huge. So, when the game starts, you start in a different position after each goal. These little things on the ground are the turbos. We are playing a 3-on-3 mode, and the game is simple. You just try and hit the ball into the opponent's net. There's 2 views. There's the one I'm using right now, which focuses on the ball at all times, or you can play like this, where you focus on the car. I like focusing on the ball myself. See if I can center that around to my team. This is a really fun game to pick up. It's easy to learn, but it's one of those games that is difficult to master. There are some different elements that you can add. You can fly like this. You can get the ball like that. That's what really separates the good players from the bad players, is how well they can fly and get the ball. Oops, my turbo. Looks good. Looks good. Oh, oh man. Oh, they're wide open. They're gonna score. All right, so they struck first. 1-0. Another good thing about this game is it's quick, right? You can play 5-minute matches, so not something you have to spend a lot of time on all at once, or you can play quite a few matches if you want to. Now I am playing with an Xbox One controller on the PC. I know people that play this game with a keyboard and mouse, and I just don't know how that would be comfortable with them. But they say it works. Turbo bad. Oh, what a save. I got lucky there. Oh, I got lucky there. Right place at the right time. Here we go. Get in there, yes. Here we go. Whew. As you can see, I'm pressing the directional buttons, and they allow you to chat quickly. Shoot, I thought my teammate was going to get that. Come on, guys. Ooh, that was a nice goal. As you can see, he used the flying technique there, I believe. As you'll see from the replay. Yeah, that's a nice shot. This game's even funner to play with a party, with your friends when you're on a team. Something, again, that I've done a lot of with on PS4. There you go. That's a nice shot. Ooh, beauty. Nice shot. Nice shot. Nice shot. I'm trying to think of what else I can say about the game. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. Like I mentioned, it's very easy to pick up. But obviously you can become incredibly good at it as well. Because I'm unranked, I'm not playing against very difficult competition. Are you kidding me? I'm playing against unranked people as well.